All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay. I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today.
Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. if he makes it back. When you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you?
Missile.
In this war,
Missile.
intel is a life or death matter.
Missile.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is AntDogg. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Missile. Missile.
I really couldn't give a shit.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper play.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie?
Heads up!
Damn
Missile.
it!
Missile. Missile.
Spare
Missile.
squadron, listen up. Shoot
Missile.
down everything carrying bombs.
Missile.
Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
After rethink the odds.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill
Kills after
trigger?
it starts. This is a pain burst. If count's going forward, I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lying tune? I'll show you all how it's done. Bingo! Direct hit.
This is Gold 3. I'm on my target.
Full bend! Bandit behind you!
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Don't panic. This isn't our first dance.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomb is at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Missile.
A monkey can do this work.
Missile.
Anyone up for some poker tonight?
Missile.
We can't break away. We can't.
Missile.
Lost all of them.
Missile.
Where the hell are we out of here?
Missile. Missile.
Careful in the clouds. We got
Missile.
other workers from in there.
Missile. 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 Missile.
It's going. Finish the job and let's get out. This killed.
Missile. Missile.
Bandit acquired.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
This is decent at what it's famous for.
I never go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge.
Caution.
Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound.
Missile.
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Come out and fight, you coward. Trigger, don't get shot down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull a trigger.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Missile. Missile.
Targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Missile.
Are you...
Wilco,
Missile.
Commander McKenzie, please maintain
Missile.
silence for the moment.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bailing out! Enemy interceptors firing! Enemy missile detected. Evading. Bandit acquired.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're too heavy to maneuver. I can't get away. In position behind bandit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing?
Missile.
Attack!
Missile. Missile.
Oh, yeah. Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
Missile. Missile.
You're gonna lock? No way.
Missile.
Bingo. Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
That trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Missile. Missile.
3 targets remaining.
Missile.
Boom.
Missile.
Hey,
Missile.
do you have a read on the situation? This is
Missile.
a pretty nice ride.
Missile.
It's been serviced pretty good.
Missile.
Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Missile.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Missile.
Trigger is down.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Right done by now. Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill from the starts?
This is the Peter
first.
unit.
Account's going
I
forward.
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? You are Harlan's murderer.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. I'm on his rear.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
On my target.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Mark 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Blake, do it.
Missile. Missile.
Stay decided.
Missile. 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 Missile.
This is decent what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge.
Missile.
Don't let it go near that far.
Missile.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two run up. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Missile. Caution. Pull
They
up.
have me spiked. Incoming missile. Breaking. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up.
Missile.
You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again.
We're on fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Missile.
Can't
Missile.
maintain altitude.
Missile.
Bailing out.
Get on their ass if
Missile.
you want to score.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I should have put it all on Trigger.
Missile. Missile.
One bandit's back. They're slipping around.
Missile.
We're out of time.
They're after me.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Squad 6. Attack missed. Trying again. Lost another friendly. They're coming
Missile.
on with their guns.
And he
Missile.
killed Harling with his guns,
Missile.
too.
Missile.
This is a pretty nice ride. Its reserve is pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem
Missile.
is. Acting like she's
Missile.
royalty or something.
Missile.
That's because she's the scrap
Missile.
queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Missile.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing, sir? Attack!
Missile.
Get on the bike. Begin the attack.
Oh, yeah! Let's do this.
Missile.
Sperry, watch your mouth.
Missile.
Tail is wide open.
Missile.
3 targets remaining.
Missile.
Visual on target.
Missile.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Enemy on your rear. School 6.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile! Evading!
This is School 6. I'm in position.
Nothing but clouds here.
Drop your payload and maintain balance. Can't feel on it today.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
The enemy's got a lock!
I'm on his back. Dropping down. We won't make it to the target.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Attack missed.
Missile.
Bandit acquired. Locked
Missile.
on.
Missile.
Enemy on your rear.
Missile.
We can't get out of the hot zone like this. Approaching target. Clear the bomb bay doors. Hell yeah!
Hey, do you have a read on the situation?
Missile. Missile.
Missile in the air!
Missile.
Heads up! Box 2!
We hit like tail. We're fighting. Returning fire is expected.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
They have me spiked!
Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile.
We've never had so many casualties.
Missile.
Fired. Evaded.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bandit on my tail. Get off me.
Missile. Missile.
Heads up. Bandit behind you. This is School 6. Look on Bandit.
Missile.
2 targets remaining.
Missile.
Someone make a squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to hit war.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served. Missile in the air! Heads up!
Missile. 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 Missile.
They're after me!
School 3. I'm on my target.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 2 miles to go. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 1 mile to go. Heading is good. Stay on course. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the...
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front. Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
My finger's on the trigger.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire.
Air 15 is down.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare 8? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Caution. Pull up.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Ready the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. Affirmative. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted.
Missile.
Not a threat. But feel free to take them out.
Missile.
Kind of specialty of mine. What are the odds of getting out of line?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Missile. Missile.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading. Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
Trigger. Rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do.
I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply.
Pull up.
But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
Missile.
You're gonna wish this mission would never end.
Looks like AntDogg's finally come around. Locked on, Bandit.
Get them up there. They're too chicken shit to come closer.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Evade. Continuing attack.
Missile.
Spare 15, launching missile. A gun down.
Missile.
Friendly has been shot down. Bandit at fire. Firing.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Behind you! Watch out!
Missile. Missile.
bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it.
Missile.
Evade. Continuing attack.
That bomber's getting away.
Missile.
Chase it down like you mean it,
Missile.
morons.
Missile. Caution.
Bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans.
Oh, we can sleep in for once.